Alright, wakey wakey Mario, it's time to go in action. Welcome back to Super Mario 64. Last time we have collected 2 stars from Bob-omb Battlefield. This time we shall go and collect some more stars from there. So let us get started. And hopefully this is the last time Mario has to go on a long slumber. Starting off with our first mission, shoot to the island in the sky. Self-explanatory, the island is over there, but how can we get there? Well, you have these cannons here, and only the Bob-omb buddies can activate them. I skipped that line. Anyway, but if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all of the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage! Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. You can reach the star on the floating island by using the 4 cannons. Use the control stick to aim, then press A to fire. If you're handy, you can grab onto trees or poles to land. Yeah, so this is pretty much, I think this is the first introduction to cannons. Mario uses them to, well, blast off. Self-explanatory. Not the best cannon, honestly. I think I've seen better from Mario Galaxy, but it does the job well. And I must aim that. Well, sorry for... I don't know how to finish that sentence. I think we heard the feelings of the cannon, so let's use this cannon here. And we're finally on the island. Now here's our star. Now if we go around pound like this in midair, we can just grab the star. Simple. The message says we have grabbed 3 stars. You can come and go from the open courses as you please. Enemies ahead are even meaner, so be careful. Now on to our next mission, find the 8 red coins. So we've seen them all across the course. We have 8 red coins around the course. Grab them to get the star, and here's our first one. Number 2 is over there. Next is number 3. If you remember passing by the Crossing of Nightmares, you remember that there's a red coin on the pole that the chain chomp is guarding or being tied by. 4 and 5 over here. Now for number 6 is down below here, if I remember correctly. Yep. And also shows us the switch here. We can use it to open this gate that was blocked before, giving us easy access, but it's not that useful since you exit the course. So every time you exit the course it's reset. But I guess it's useful somehow. We have number 7 here. There are 2 ways to do it. We can go up and slide down. We can also crawl like this. Or we can do this. So if you hold A and keep pressing B, we can just cheese the slope here and jump up like that. This is a trick we could have used on that Koopa's a quick fight, but yeah. It's also fun to use. Anyway, our last coin is, if you remember, ow. Not if you remember ow, but remember it was on the island. I wonder if you can reach it from using this cannon. Guess we'll try. Up like this, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, that worked. Nice. Alright, and here's number 8. Now the star is over there, so may as well try a different way to get there. Get there in fashion, I mean. So let's fire away. And here's our star. Our next star here is Mario Wings to the Sky. But unfortunately, we can't do anything with the star yet. As you can see, we have these unsolid blocks that we can't do anything with. And there's this sign next to it, so let's see what it says. There are special caps in the red, green, and blue blocks. Step on the switches in the hidden courses to activate the cap blocks. With that, and if you remember, on the island there was one like that, so yeah, we can see it from here, so we can't do anything with this mission yet, so guess we'll have to leave for now. So with that, where else to go but open another stage? We have two options. Let's first start by opening the 1-star door up here. If I can. There we go. Oops. Sorry about that. I hit the desk. Anyway, reacting to the star power, the door slowly opens. We have what seems to be an empty room, kind of like the rest of the castle. But we have this sign here. Mario, my castle is in great peril. I know that Bowser is the cause, and I know that only you can stop him. The doors in the castles that have been sealed by Bowser can be opened only with star power. But there are secret paths in the castle, paths that Bowser hasn't found. One of those paths is in this room, and it holds one of the castle's secret stars. Find the secret star, Mario. It will help you on your quest. Please, Mario, you have to help us. Retrieve all of the power stars in the castle and free us from this awful prison. Please. So, contrary to the princess's words, there is a secret passage here. It's not this one, or this one. It's this one. Welcome to the princess's secret slide. First off, we have the introduction of these blue coin switches. Those spawn blue coins temporarily, and so try to get them in time, because those are worth 5 coins and will be helpful later on, but not now. First off, first thing first, we have to jump off and get to this part very quickly and slide as fast as we can, because we have 1 star we can get for getting down to the end of the slide in less than 20 seconds. I don't think there's a way you can get it by sliding down the normal way. So that's why we do it like that. So let's get our second star that's in this course, and let's try going down the normal route. As you can see, already 10 seconds have passed and we're only like about half of the course done. And if we reach down, it's already past 20, so by 1 second, so we can't really do that. Anyway, let's get our star. And I wonder if that trick we did on Bob-omb Battlefield works here. Let's try. Nope, guess not. Or it does. The hitbox on them are weird, huh? Interesting. And with that, let's go and open up a new course. First off, if we are here, if I remember correctly, yep, here he is. Another toad. It was Master who stole the stars. I saw him with my own eyes. He has hidden 6 stars in each course, but you won't find all of them in the same courses and some courses until you press the cap switches. The stars you have found will show on each course's start screen. If you want to see some of the enemies you have already defeated, select the stars you recovered from them. I don't think I can do a good Toad voice, so I think I'll just read those text lines normally. Anyway, let's go in. Welcome to Womb's Fortress, and here's our first interruption. Hello, the Lakitu Bros cutting in with a live update on Mario's progress. He's about to learn a technique for sneaking up on enemies. So the trick is this: he has to walk very slowly in order to walk quietly. And wrapping up filming techniques reported on earlier, you can take a look around using right C and left C and left C. Press down C to view the action from a distance. When you can't move the camera any further, the buzzer will sound. This is the Lakitu Bros signing off. First off, we have these guys here. Piranha plants, they're usually asleep. If you stop for a little bit, you can hear this small seem. Hard to hear because usually you do this. Not get bit by the piranha plant, I meant this. There we go. Yeah, if you slay them, you'll get blue coins. Simple enough. Anyway, what we want to do actually is go up this pathway. There's a risky shortcut you can do here, but I'll leave it up to you if you want to do that. I'll just take the normal route. Long jump across here, another long jump. And just in time before this bridge moves our way, and we got wombs. Jump, press Z in midair, and you can just clip through them. Good thing to remember, because since we're already at the top, we have another boss. It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and you still walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No! Well, you're not going to wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. Do you have a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha! Say hello to Big Womp. Just like the other Womp we defeated before, he'll do that. You can get on his back and not hit him in time, but you can just clip through him like any other Womp. Yeah, you can cheese this fight pretty easily. Funnily enough. No! Crushed again! I'm just a stepping stone after all. I want to grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. Ha. A road pun. Anyway, here's our star. Let's grab it.
Here we go!
Our next mission is to the top of the fortress. We can use the shortcut we did earlier, but I want to show the other parts I haven't shown. These little guys will try to push you off, so be careful with them. We also got bombs, and interestingly enough, we have another one of those blocks that we can't do anything with yet. You can, compared to other womps, you can actually get on the head of these, and they have a red coin, but that's for us to worry about later. And you know what? I think I'll attempt to do that trick. Barely. But yeah, one easy way to get up here, and to get up here, we see the battle arena of the big womp got replaced by this tower here, and we also got a bullet bill launcher. And if I remember correctly, it's this one here. No. There we go. Secret one up behind here if you're worried about one ups at all in this game, but good thing to keep in mind if you're fresh out of them. And we would just climb up, and here in this last platform is an elevator that leads us to the top, and our star is over here.
Here we go!
You have recovered 8 of the power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star, but Bowser is just ahead. Can you hear the princess calling? Well, we'll worry about that later, but for now, let's head on back in. With our next mission, shoot into the wild blue. So there's this part here that we haven't went into. We have a Bob-omb buddy that will activate the cannon for us. What we want to do is use the cannon to shoot onto that pole over there with the star, but there's another way to do it. We can just do a sync around here. Triple jump. Or, side hop. There we go. And we can just get on the platform just fine. Less risky, but you can always use the cannon if you want to. Our next mission is red coins on the floating isle, and this time we introduce you to a new to another mechanic called 100 coin stars. Each main course has a hidden star if you collect 100 coins. So if you're going for 100%, may as well try start grabbing. We can't do it in Bob-omb Battlefield yet, so that's why I skipped that. But usually they couple up those red coin missions with the 100 stars. So yeah, may as well do that. So far we got 16, and this is why the usefulness of red coins come, because you can just grab a lot of the coins. You can collect 5 coins, which is like, I don't know, like 1/20th of the amount you need. Something like that, I think. Anyway, remember there's another red coin up on top of the swamp's head, and another one over there. There we go. Another blue coin with our resident piranha plant here. Another blue coin, another red coin, and we can just do this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Whoops, I forgot my phone on. One sec. There we go. Now we just wait for this platform to rotate around again, or we can just do, well, not that, but good thing we did that because there's another blue coin here, and we'll use the same trick from last time and slide all the way down. And with that, see you in a minute as I try to get up again. Or actually, not even a minute, we can just slide down like an idiot. No, I meant it doesn't take that long. Now back here, we just get on this slide here and wait for it to go around. In any minute now. There we go. You get a 1-up for collecting all of the coins. I recommend not worrying too much about collecting the coins down here. I recommend going up right away to where the tower is, because we have the remaining 3 red coins. Well, I was going to say the remaining 3 red coins are up there, but yeah, there we go. All we have to do is punch this and kick it, and we can get on these floating islands. And also get more here. We have our star over there, but we don't have enough loot. I meant enough points to get our star, our 100 coin star. So let me show you another thing over here. We got a blue coin switch. We can just get our remaining 20 coins from this one. And that makes sense. Let's keep that and return to get our star.
Here we go!
We did quite the progress. We raised up our our star count up to 11 in quite this short video. So let's end it off here, and next time we will keep doing that by gathering more stars here in Womb's Fortress. See you guys then.